What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong.
Oh, you watch that movie.
Well, I had no choice. I watched this movie, right? I didn't realise it was going to be that bad, you know? It's hurt me.
You've already watched it. Can you just review it?
Because if I review it, I'm going to have to watch it again. One is enough. I've heard too much.
But you have to understand, these were just amateurs. You can't...
Okay, but there's amateur, and then there's just... that.
But don't you understand? You have to review this movie. Because you've possibly seen stuff that other people haven't. And you can understand stuff. And, well, I can't. And this movie is so bad. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Please, save us. Tell the world not to see this movie. Please.
You know what? You're right. I need to watch this again. I need to review it. I need to tell the people. They must know how crappy this movie is. And I am the only one to do it.
Well, actually, it's a cult classic. Over 250 people have watched it and reviewed it already.
Oh well, if other people have reviewed it...
Oh, just review the damn movie.
Okay. So because I haven't tortured myself enough with these movies already, I am gonna watch again, not just one of the worst movies of all time, but considered the worst movies of all time. Now I know what you're thinking, but Jamie, don't we think about the first one to the second one? Well, get this. It stars none of the same characters, none of the same locations, none of the same plot. Oh, and get this, it doesn't star trolls, it stars goblins! So why is this called Troll 2? Well, I guess I have to give this movie some credit. If it wasn't for this movie, the industry wouldn't have a standard of how shitty a movie can be. So, let's calm down a bit, take a deep breath, and let's watch Troll 2. So we open up on a bedtime story being told to a child. And you would have thought being a story the costumes would be more strange, but maybe it's just to make it obvious that it's a story being told, and they're saving the good costumes for the real thing.
What did they want with him? What did Peter do to the goblins?
They're evil creatures. But let me go on, please.
Okay, I won't interrupt you anymore.
Wow, what a dick. But, to be fair, if I was forced to read to this snot-nosed little brat, I would be like that too.
Grandfather, tell me a story of princesses.
Wow, you will be getting beat up at school.
Please.
That pussy shit, I'm gonna make you to be a man by scaring the life out of you with a story that may or may not be real or reflect on your future.
Wow, Grandfather, you're the best.
There'll be no talking while I fuck up your future.
As the credits roll, we see the hero of the story getting chased by goblins. Oh, bullshit! He only did a roly-poly, he didn't even bang his head!
Finally, when he opened his eyes, he saw her in front of him, just a few inches away from him.
A goblin?
She was a lovely girl, with huge eyes the color of the sea.
And with a splash of pencil-drawn freckles.
What are you doing still up, Josh?
Getting mentally scarred. Oh, I guess I already am.
So as you can tell, the kid is disturbed by visions of his dead grandfather, but the parents naturally assume it's just because he's struggling to cope with his loss. Later that night, Joshua is disturbed by rustling in the bushes. But it's just, insert your own joke here.
Elliot, what kind of idiotic joke is this? You scared the shit out of me.
As well as my acting lessons. So the two of them get talking, and it turns out the girl and their family are going to go on a family trip tomorrow, and her boyfriend can come, but on one condition.
You and me, in the woods, this time we'll be able to be together for sure.
And my boys?
If you bring them with you, I never want to see you again.
Okay.
He's my boyfriend. And he told me last night that he loves me and that he wanted to come on this trip with me and my family.
Evidently, he preferred his friends to you.
Ouch!
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Joshua, start singing. Come on, sing that song I like so much.
Sure!
I like singing.
Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Yeah, my song's better.
Merrily, life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, 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 gently down the stream.
Ah, shut up!
Merrily, life is but a dream.
Later, the boy starts to have nightmare visions.
I don't feel good.
Joshua!
Was I dreaming? Who wants you, little brother?
Who the fuck says that? Was that just to remind us he's the younger brother? We then cut to Holly's boyfriend travelling with his friends. And yeah, things are gonna get fucked up here, specifically when she said, "Don't bring your friends!" Wow, he is a douche.
Well, that was them, right? Yeah, right. Why didn't Holly stop them? I don't think it was such a good idea to come up here, guys.
So he doesn't show up on time, brings his friends when she clearly said they want to be alone, and she's confused when she flips him the finger. That's right, I said she, as in she has no balls, because clearly this guy doesn't deserve to have any, because if he'd rather hang around with his friends than get laid with his girlfriend, then clearly he doesn't deserve them. So these writers had no idea how to write for teenage boys.
I don't make major motion pictures, I make crap.
So the family arrive at the house and are greeted by the owners.
Fresh air, country air.
Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh.
You're late. I'm sorry, we had a small mishap.
Here are the keys. Here are ours.
Enjoy your stay in Nilbog. Enjoy our city, too. You'll enjoy our city. It has some smog, it's a little noisy, but our house has all the major conveniences. Yeah, it's got a microwave and video, all the other appliances.
Yeah.
Ah, no Nintendo.
A bar.
Ah, must have been meant for a Korean dog. Oh, come on, it was obvious.
Come take a look, everyone.
Typical country hospitality. Let's dig in.
Grandpa,
Don't let them eat, Joshua. For the love of God, don't let them eat.
I must do it. I must do it.
Well, that certainly passes my expectations.
Oh, Daddy, please.
Don't hit him, Michael. Please don't hit him. Why not? It's what he deserves. A big spanking for little shit.
You're not an actress. You don't deserve to be an actress. Stop acting because you can't.
And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
What are you going to do to me, Daddy?
Tighten my belt by one loop so I don't feel hunger pains.
And your sister and mother will have to do likewise. Okay, Joshua, you want to get rough with me? You want to show me that you don't like the choice of this house for our vacation by going on a hunger strike? Well, I'll accept the challenge. But just remember, when I was your age, I really did suffer from hunger. We'll see who gets through this. But just remember, I've got more practice than you. I'll see you tomorrow.
They're meant to be taken seriously. Okay. That's the type of movie we're in here for, people. I wonder what the monkey is actually saying.
Oh my god, there's a rocket up my ass! Oh my god,
I'm sick of this.
Arnold goes out for a smoke and sees a woman running in fear, and Arnold goes off to investigate.
Hey, stop, I say!
Who are you?
Who are you? Are you one of the monsters?
Well, I've been called a lot of things, but not a monster.
You're human?
Very human. You want to see?
Giggity.
Wait here. I'll take care of him.
Get out of here, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
The thing actually had to think about it? If that was me, I would be...
Leave! F that shit!
So he gets hit by a spear and the two of them run away while the trolls very slowly chases after them. So they did manage to lose him and they find a church to hide in.
Let's hide in this house.
No, it's a church.
This is my house.
It's a fucking church!
Allow me to introduce myself.
I am an over-exaggerated actress.
There is no hospital in Nilbog. We are used to curing ourselves. It is a concentration of all of the vegetal properties of the earth.
So basically, soup and shit. So like an idiot, the girl drinks it. And the useless character created just to kill off sequence begins. And an FYI here, guys, in horror B movies, it's common practice to run off the camera to save money for transformation sequence. But she goes upstairs only for the camera to view her transformation! And even then it's just goo slammed on top of her. Not like that. And then we see the scene you've all come to know and love. Oh, come on, you've all heard it before. I just wanted to give you something different. Back at the house, the girls get ready to go to bed until she sees a ghostly vision.
Joshua.
You want 5569? This is 5568.
Papa Seth, are you here?
What happened?
You were in the wrong room. Holly was sleeping there.
I still have to learn the layout of this house.
That's it! I'm convinced you were going for a comedy here. The film board got your drama mixed up with the fat goblin under the bed starring Jim Carrey. The floating head basically tells Joshua that they are in the home of the goblins and they need to escape. The next day we cut back to the boys and they don't even seem fazed by their friend not returning. They don't have any food and one of the boys sets out to go and buy some from in town. The family doesn't have any food and the father goes out to get some.
Dad, can you buy me a Sega Genesis?
Don't you have a Nintendo?
Yeah, but Sega does want Nintendo.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, just fucking buy it.
Hello, son.
Hi.
Are you in training?
No, just gone shopping.
Hop in then. You'll save your breath that way.
Okay, thanks.
So the chef takes him to the store and he tries to buy some stuff.
There's no coffee here in Nilbog. It's the devil's drink.
Eggs. Bacon.
Are you crazy, boy? We're vegetarians here in Nilbog. Didn't you know that? Special milk, high in vitamin content. Here is free.
Free?
Of course it's free.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
Your friend has a message for you.
Who? Arnold?
Yeah, that's him. He said to meet him in the house that looks like an old church.
Finally, the movie understands itself.
See you later, my little flower.
Hey, look, it's the inspiration to Bane's mask.
Ah, you think Earth is your ally, but you merely adopted the Earth. I was born in it, molded by it. Seriously, I was born in the woods. Apparently I was a failed abortion. I hate my life. Screw this shit, I'm gonna blow Gotham City. Here's a hellhole, no one will miss it.
Joshua and his father have arrived in town, but while they wait for the store to open, Joshua tries contacting his grandfather.
Bog! It's Goblin spelled backwards!
Right, so a sequel doesn't have anything to do with the first one. It doesn't even star trolls, and the means to kill them is different. Why is this troll too? Joshua wanders off and comes across a cult meeting where he sees the family who own the house. Okay, what do you have to see so much that risks you getting caught? Meanwhile, Molly finally confronts Elliot about choosing her or his friends.
What a surprise.
Choose, Elliot. Either me or your friends.
I don't
understand. Oh my god, they're up to this terrible. Back to Joshua, the father finally realises his son is missing and goes to rescue him.
Mr. Miss Presence, what are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be at my house.
We had car trouble. We'll be leaving this evening.
Okay. It was nice meeting all of you. My son and I must be leaving now.
We need time for some things to happen. We must have patience until tonight.
While driving back, they notice Molly is with her boyfriend and goes to get her, and Elliot comes to his senses and finally goes with them.
Forget about Holly. All right, I'm coming.
Drew finally reaches the church and notices Elliot. I must admit, the planted human effect looked really nice, but...
Get me out of here, Drew. Just get me out of here. Okay. Okay, don't fret.
It's just so stupid.
Oh no.
Back at the ranch, the father, Joshua, Molly and Elliot arrive back to find the party is being held at the house. Joshua is sent to his room after calling the townspeople monsters, and the family begins eating the food.
Grandpa Seth, come quick!
Whoa! I must admit, that honestly did scare me. But the music does not. But Grandpa comes to save the day, and the crazy lady is a bit mad. While the witch is recovering, Grandpa thinks of a plan to end it all.
Put some fuel on the fire.
Okay, if this works, Grandpa is back from the dead and actually doing stuff, or the kid is an arsonist.
Get out, kid. You'll never be able to stop us. I order you!
It's official! The kid is f***ing insane! He's an arsonist and a murderer! You need to stop him! But luckily for him, it worked and everyone is exposed.
He was one of us, and you killed him. Now it's your turn.
Now the crazy witch has called on her satanic powers and has become a good-looking woman? Confusing, but I'll let it slide. The townspeople are now giving the family a choice to eat and become one of them, or become one of them painfully. I would go with option C here. Hold in a seance and bring back your dead grandfather. Back at the caravan, the remaining member of the posse is watching TV when something amazing happens. Free porn!
Come out.
Oh, and free delivery? Does it get any better?
Actually, I like popcorn.
Okay, was that a joke or a mistake? Because it's not funny, and it's not fucking popcorn. It's corn on the cob! What? Back at the house, the seance begins.
Joshua! Joshua!
Dad!
When that clock starts striking 6, I'll disappear.
Why 6 o'clock? Plot convenience. So Joshua disappears while the goblins attack the house. It appears Joshua has winded up at the church and goes looking around, but gets caught by one of the goblins. But luckily his grandfather is there to help him. He tells him about the powerful stone that has given the goblins their power.
What do we have to do, Grandpa?
Touch it. Only touch it all together.
Will it work?
I hope so.
So get a shotgun or two and kill them off! The father in the beginning stated there were only 30 odd people in the town. The sheriff, who we can assume is now a goblin, has a shotgun in his car. We saw he had it. And I'm sure cops carry more ammo. So get the shotgun and fucking extinct these things. They aren't invisible. They can easily be killed. We've established that. So don't risk a little boy's life. The grandfather is obviously able to interact with this world because he uses objects. Hell, he handed Joshua the backpack. Why don't you fucking go down? You're already dead. You've got nothing to lose.
Freaking idiot.
Goodbye, Grandpa. Goodbye.
The witch somehow senses a disturbance in the force and goes back to the church and calls the goblins. But it turns out the goblins can't touch him if he has some meat in him.
A double-decker bologna sandwich!
Okay, I can't help but feel a hidden message in here somewhere.
Joshua!
Grandpa says the voice brought us here. Quick, help me. Put your hands on the stone and concentrate. What? Don't you see? Only the power of goodness can destroy these monsters.
You heard it here, folks. Fucking heart. Save these people. I wish I was making this up. Heart. Save these people. So fucking heart saved them and they go home and everyone is safe. Or are they?
They're eating my mom.
Joshua.
So that was Troll 2. Any good? It has a classic B-movie feel. The acting is terrible from everyone, but it's funny as hell. If they made this today and called it a comedy, it would sell so well. Why? Because it isn't meant to be taken seriously. You could swear it's spoofing the at the time horrors with all the goofy moments and plot holes. But if you want to watch something that you want to take seriously like it was supposed to, then avoid it. So, sum up. Good comedy if you want to see it that way, or terrible, god-awful movie if you want to see it taken seriously. Now, I'm Jamiethecomic, and if you excuse me, I need to go and calm down a bit. Good morning, children. Today we are going to start classes with a riddle. If John has 10 cookies and he gives me 1, how many is he left with? None! I steal the rest! I fucking love cookies. Knew that was gonna happen.